Hello Dinkus Diddlers. Today we're coaching a Platinum Riven main named Balanced, which is ironic because as everyone knows, Riven is turbo broken. If you enjoyed this coaching session and find it helpful, be sure to join my Discord and purchase my Dinkus coaching. Also, if you view this video, you owe me $300. But first, an exhilarating gameplay clip from a Challenger 1000 LP Riven. That's me. Yep, Q3 flash, go over the wall, and then one-shot the cannon minion. Anyone can get Challenger. If you can do that, you can become Challenger. I promise.
One thing I'm noticing is I feel very inconsistent.
Well, what do you think is making you inconsistent? I mean, what is inconsistent? Just like your ability to win lane, or?
My ability to win lane has been getting better, but it still feels inconsistent. And I also feel like my ability, I feel pressured to play really aggressive early on, and I feel like I die to junglers more because of that. Like this last game, I died to the junglers so much that I like. Yeah, this game against Garen, like I died to the jungler so like the Garen lane was okay, like I was slightly ahead, and then I died to the jungler like 3 times, and I'm just turbo fucked for the rest of the game. So I have basically no feel for this match at all. So generally speaking, what levels can I fight him? Because I know Trundle's like crazy strong level 1, so I didn't want to fight him level 1.
So if you're in a situation where you don't want to fight level 1, which I mean you actually can kill a Trundle level 1, but you don't need to. He doesn't have lethal tempo. So basically, I mean, right here, if I have your keyboard, I'm just gonna auto Q this guy, and then I'm gonna use my Q3 in a way so that it's like it knocks him backward. That way I can run back.
Okay.
Because you won't beat him in the hard stat check, but if you can use your Q3 to like knock him back slightly, then he won't be able to chase you. You don't have to do that though. So if you're saying to yourself, I don't want to contest the level 1, every auto attack you do on the minion wave is a disadvantage for you because it makes the wave push slower.
It's pushing, yeah, okay, fair enough. I really fumbled that.
That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. You really don't want to, so like if you're losing level 1, like this is already a lost level 1, don't auto attack the wave.
Yeah. Gotcha, okay.
Okay, what are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking he's probably down by the river or in our bot side jungle, or top side jungle. So I wanna push the wave while he's gone, so he loses this wave.
So you should always slow push this.
Okay.
And the reasoning is basically he's either recalled or he's roaming. If he's roaming, you want to slow push because you're gonna have level 3 when he's level 2, and then you're gonna be able to like zone him off with that level advantage. And the slower this wave pushes in, the more time you have to deny him CS. Like if you just fast push this and he comes back, he collects everything for free, right? But if you slow push it, you hit your level 3, and then he's like walking back, and you stand here. He either has to miss all of the CS or like take a bad trade with you because he has level disadvantage. Now let's say he's recalled and he's coming back. Well, you still want to slow push this because if you fast push, like if he recalled and he's coming back and you fast push, he's actually going to miss nothing because none of your minions are going to die. If you slow push, you can get like 4 of your minions to die, which is a big advantage for you. Like
right, and
like if this guy recalls, buys a long, like he can't even buy anything. He pushed 2 waves. So like let's say he recalls, he buys like refillable pot, he comes back, he misses 4 minions. That's just strictly losing for him. So your goal is to absolutely like just make him miss as much as possible, and slow pushing does the best for you. You want as many of your minions to die as possible.
Okay. I think I do that here, but I don't zone him though. Okay.
So look. Right now, level 3 versus level 2, you've got to be like the fact that you're even walking back right now is a mistake. You should be paying attention to these. So because these are low, he's going to be mind controlled to walk up. Therefore, you should just like EQ into him and fist fight.
Okay.
Like you should just, you're standing on top of your minions. I want even more aggressive. Like stand right here. Stand right here. Like get in his face.
I completely him.
Because right now you're not allowing him to make a mistake, right? a lot of low elo players, they kind of think to themselves, well, if I walk up, he'll just walk back. That will not actually happen in practice. What'll happen is you'll walk up, they'll walk back, and then they'll see the minions getting low. They take a step forward. You immediately react. You just EQ in, you full combo them, you walk away. They lose more health than you do because you have level 2 versus level 3. So look, he's literally standing completely still. I mean, basically, you can just walk up, like just like test him. Like you don't have any minions to farm right now. Just like test if I walk right here, does he react? If he doesn't react, you can Q auto, Q auto, Q auto, W, E away, no counterplay.
And if he I'm having trouble with Trundle particularly. It seems like not getting trolled by the pillar.
Should be fine here. Okay, the mistake is that you didn't ward your tri-bush.
Didn't ward that, yeah.
So anytime you're pushing out, let's look right here. What I would do, well, first of all, I would try to fight him.
Okay.
But I mean, your goal on this wave is to fast push. But okay. Once these 2 minions die, I would probably have walked down, because you want to stop him from getting these 2 minions for free. But after that happens, I would probably like kill this minion, walk down, place the ward as fast as possible, get back up as fast as possible, try to push this out as fast as possible, and then get your recall off.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really bad when it comes to tracking the jungler and making
I mean, even if you don't ward, right here, this is where you want to be fast pushing.
Right, okay.
Because, I mean, this guy's not going to die.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you can't recall here.
Oh, okay.
So this recall basically crushes your lane. What you want to do is put a ward here and just like kind of stand around. You basically, so you're in a really bad spot, but recalling, like 1v1 you actually win because you have the level 4 versus level 3. It's not the end of the world if you die for the wave.
Okay.
But recalling is almost like worse than dying for the recalling is basically worse than dying for the wave because you're going to lose like 2 waves if you recall right now.
Oh, okay. Got you.
So
in this position,
yeah,
really
I mean, unless you're guaranteed to die if you walk up, but you're not guaranteed to die if you walk up, you actually can kill this guy. He has no exhaust, you have ignite. Like right now, if you walked up, like if you waited like 2 seconds, walk up, full combo this guy with ignite, he's actually probably just going to kill himself.
Okay.
The thing about these auto attack champions like Trundle, Trendemir, you just have to recognize when they're in lethal range and then just full commit to them.
Okay. And I guess that's something I just need to get a better feel of.
Okay, the thing is, this guy actually fucked his lane over really hard. So this is a freeze, but he's gold, so he doesn't know what that means. So he just like ends up shoving this out. What he should have done is he should have recalled. Like he should wait for the wave to equalize. He should walk in this bush. He should recall TP back. But he doesn't. He doesn't do that.
And I'm just after that.
So
yeah, okay.
Your lane's actually in a really good spot right now. You should be getting behind him here. You should get behind him, wait for your cooldowns to come back up, and then re-engage with your cooldowns and ignite, and then he would die. But because you run away, you're... Like, this guy actually would have lost the game.
Oh, okay. I guess you know what it is? I guess I'm not knowing limits. I'm afraid of, like, dying because of the minion wave, like, tanking...
Yeah, so the minion wave is a threat here, right? But what you do is you get behind him, and you don't just, like stand still auto-attacking him. Well, first of all, this Q is really bad. But what you want to do is like EQ, get behind him. Once your cooldowns are down, you press W, you run this direction. Now he has to choose between dying to your tower or running into you. You just wait out your cooldowns and then you engage on him again.
With ignite,
yeah.
kill him. Okay.
Like this is a dead Trundle. So we're right here. What do we want to do?
I'm trying to crash the wave right now. Fast push.
Okay.
Kill him.
You could have killed him right here, actually.
I think I do.
Okay. The combo's really bad.
They need some work. Yeah, no, they need a lot of work.
This is a good spot for us.
I'm not very...
Okay, so I might need to prescribe you practice tool fast comboing target dummies.
Okay, that sounds fine with me. I think that would help a lot.
So we'll get to that later. If you're ever in a situation where someone's autoing your tower in your face,
yeah.
Don't lose a single CS for it. Okay, what are you thinking right now? You're here. What are we thinking?
I know they're on grubs.
I mean, there's two possibilities. He either just recalled or he's doing grubs, right? So what do you want to do?
My assumption was that he reset because of his HP. I was gonna try and push the wave, but I think I.
So what we said earlier is like when they leave to reset, you slow push because you want as many of your minions to die as possible. Okay.
Okay.
So you want to slow push this and then fast push the second wave.
Okay.
And look, the one major advantage of slow pushing is that if he hasn't recalled, you get to zone him because he just lost half his health. Whereas if you fast push it, he just collects the wave under tower, trundle past him, heals him all the way back up to full. If you slow push it, it allows him to make a mistake. Look, it's a lot harder for him to make a mistake now because now he's going to be under his tower. But imagine the wave is still alive here. You stand like over here. You see him walking up, and you just like force a fight.
Okay.
So you're walking. Okay, so look, this is a problem. This is a problem that I actually had for a long time. Is basically like you put your wave right here, and then you know the jungle's on your side of the map, and you don't know what to do. So the best thing to do is don't put your wave here. But if you have to be here, which you didn't have to be here, but if you have to be in this position, put the ward down in the river, and then just play extremely aggressive.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, really aggro. Got
because you're not going to get this wave crashed in by like half-assing it. What's gonna happen? Like if you play back here, you're like, I don't know where the jungler is. I want to play somewhat safe. I don't want to die. What's gonna happen is you're gonna stay here for 3 times as long. Okay. So you have to commit to getting the wave crashed in. Like, so you are in a dog shit spot. You have to take the risk and just like commit to getting this wave crashed in because you're stronger than him 1v1, but you're worried about the jungler. Okay. But playing back, like playing right here, this is going to be worse than just playing extremely aggressive to get the wave pushed in.
Gotcha. And this all could have been prevented if I just slow pushed the first wave.
Yeah. What I want you doing right now, is like perma fighting this guy.
Okay.
Okay. Well, you see the Jarvan, so you walk away. We should have a ward in this bush. I want you fighting him, but also make sure you have the ward in your bush.
Okay.
At this point in time, you should be trading the Trundle a lot. So basically, Trundle doesn't have any way to follow you up. You can just like, once the wave gets over here, now you can just start full trading him and then Eing away.
Okay.
This is really bad. So never engage with EW. I mean, unless there's a very specific reason, like if it's Gragas, you can do that. But this matchup, you should just be engaging Q auto, Q auto, Q auto, W, E away. Once he loses 40% of his health, you just commit to an all-in.
Okay.
You see how you played that as horrible as possible and he still lost the trade? You could have actually just all-in'd him right now. You can all-in, once your Q comes back up, you can all-in right now.
So I can all-in him at like, roughly like 60%.
Yeah.
HP. Okay.
I mean, he's extremely squishy. And your Kayn is here, so you should...
This is where I go into early. I just die.
Okay, look, this EW thing, this is just horrible. Cut the EW out of your game. Unless you have a very specific reason why you're doing EW, it's just like you literally just wasted 2 abilities. Look, if you had WE right now, you just EW away.
I'd be okay.
And then your Kayn comes here and you win this.
Absolutely right.
So you're very cooked.
One, I think, no. Yeah, I think this one is cooked.
But you have your ult coming up. He's bad, so.
Okay, we're all bad.
Also, never help with grubs.
Never help with grubs, ever. Only contested.
So if you want to help with grubs, you should kill your laner.
Gotcha. Okay.
But look, what did you do? You're like, I'm gonna go down to grubs. Trundle shows up. He's stronger than you. So you helping with grubs actually accomplished nothing. So like the best way to help with grubs as a top laner is to kill your laner. another thing you can do is like if you see there's a situation in the river where you wrote like let's say you have this guy pushed in and there's 3 people in the river, you got your flash up, and you know for a fact I can flash on these guys and I will swing the fight, then you go to the river. But what did you do here? You're just walking to the river to DPS the grubs. You are providing no, when you DPS the grubs, you're providing no value because the jungler deals 50% more damage to grubs.
Okay. So in this case, what should I do?
You should just be farming your wave. Because you're never going to provide value to this grubs fight because you're going to hard lose 2v2. So look, let's say Trundle TP'd here. Like let's say maybe Trundle, like I don't know this Trundle, but let's say this guy TP'd here and you push this wave in, you could at least get something for it. But because you like, I mean, walking all the way around here is bad. When you see the Trundle TP, your first instinct should be, I'm going to push the wave in to make him lose something. Now he's back, he's got Ravenous Hydra, we hard lose, so we have to back the fuck up. At this point, the entire game is just going to be like, you lose, you lose, you lose. There's not even really anything to talk about.
Yeah.
So what did we do wrong this game?
Okay, so we could have fought him earlier.
Yeah.
We should have been slow
so
pushing.
Missed kill opportunity. So we need to stop engaging with EW. I mean, this matchup specifically, do you think you might lose this fight?
Because of the minion wave in my head, yeah.
Okay. But you have the ignite, he has the exhaust. And like you don't have to just stand still auto attacking him. Like you're allowed to, as the Riven, you're allowed to get behind him, kite out your cooldowns. Like what you do is you EQ behind him, you full combo him, you stun him, and then you walk this direction. Now he has no escape. They always run, but they never escape. And then you wait your cooldowns back, and then you just kill him.
Okay. No, you're absolutely right, because like I'm looking at my damage right now. If I commit,
like first of all, you wasted your first Q.
Yeah. If I commit, because he's low on mana too. Yeah, you're absolutely right. And I try to stop his back here, but I don't get him in time.
All you had to do is just get behind this guy. So I mean, that was just like not knowing your limits, like lack of confidence.
Yeah, so
you basically just have to be willing to limit test it, because Trundle has a really hard time like actually killing you, because all he has is the pillar and he can miss that.
Gotcha. I think the only thing is then I really need to get my Q combos down, because my concern is that
so you're afraid that when you're fighting someone, you're afraid that you'll like you'll miss like 2 auto attacks. And that's a reasonable fear, because you're missing a lot of you're missing half your auto attacks when you engage on people. And you see here, like if we were fighting this whole time, because look at how passively you're playing this trade. You engage with EW and then you Q away. Imagine instead of that, you did Q auto, like you just full combo him, W, E away, and you say, chase me down with your pillar, let's fight, right?
Yeah, and then I turned it and he just dies.
Right?
Because
that's basically what you end up doing. That's literally what you end up doing here, but it's a lot more sloppy, because instead of doing 70% of his HP with your first combo, you did 30% of his HP with your first combo, right? So in this matchup specifically, it's really just like you have to get in his face, do your use your entire ability rotation, run away, and like challenge him and say, if you want to pillar me and run me down, let's do it. I'm gonna win. Because you have to just be confident, like I'm gonna run away, you're gonna auto attack me a few times, but I'm gonna have my cooldowns back up and I'm gonna kill you again.
How does this change if he has lethal tempo? Because I know that's what most Trundles run.
He basically just deals more damage, but like it's the same pattern. It's just you go in, you blow your load, and you run away from him, and you just say like, you're not gonna be able to kill me in time before I get my cooldowns back.
Okay. Gotcha. So I think the big thing then that'll probably help is I just need to really get my mechanics down on her, and that'll help me be more confident in this case. And then some fundamental stuff like I think the slow pushing the first wave,
so when giant waves crash under tower, always slow push the first wave, hard push the next wave. Just rule of thumb, that's like something you can basically always do. Matchup specific, blow your load. I mean, there's a lot of matchups that are like this. This is like Trendemir matchup. This is like matchups where you're just against tanky dudes who want to auto attack. You've got to blow your load, run away, kite them out. Look, this frame, just run at him and fight and you win. But this microsecond where you turn back, if you just run straight at him, fight, like fist fight to the death, you will kill him.
Wow, really?
It's just Garrett. You have to pay attention to Garen's W, because this is 22 seconds. This is all of his ability to survive. All of his survivability is this ability. If this is down, you will beat him in a stat check every single time. Assuming you don't cancel all your autos, which you might. But we can't play like we're gonna... EW. So stop doing that. The reason it's so bad is because your W is a or your E is a window where they can't damage you. You're basically making your E do nothing. Because now he's stunned while your shield is up. He can't even break your shield.
Oh, you're right.
So you just lost all of the HP. Like, you lost 90 HP from that. Also, you should have just... I mean, okay. So how many auto attacks should you get as a Riven when you go for a trade? It should be like 6 auto attacks, okay? Let's see how many auto attacks you get in this trade. Because it should be E auto, Q auto, Q auto, Q auto, W auto. That's 6 autos, okay? Let's see how many auto attacks we got here. E auto, that's 1. Oh, we canceled. So now this is our first auto attack. Canceled another auto attack. Second auto attack. We got 2 auto attacks there.
2. Wow.
So 6 auto attacks versus 2 auto attacks. This guy would be no health.
That's like...
So you just... Yeah, you lost like 300 damage just because you aren't fast comboing properly. Like, you're canceling all your auto attacks.
Yeah, I think that's probably then the biggest thing, to be honest. Because a lot of these...
A lot of your laning phase is really just... You cannot auto attack them properly.
Okay, so then I think it's time to practice fast comboing, to be honest. I feel like that's...
So here's the fast combo exercise. Or actually, put yourself at level 6. So these should be your ability levels, just so you can compare your DPS. And then the runes are just double adaptive. So the way I learned how to fast combo is just put down a dummy and auto Q, auto Q, auto Q. And do that 10 times in a row. And if you mess up, you have to reset from the count. You have to reset the count to 0. 1.
And I guess getting a feel for when to.
2. 3. 8. I messed up. So I would reset the count to 0, okay? Prescription is probably if you queue up a game and you notice I'm fucking up all my auto attacks on fast combo, then I want you sitting in practice tool for like 2 hours until you can fast combo. Like, you probably won't do it 10 times in a row, but like at least try to do 5 times in a row. And then once you can do 5 times in a row, okay, then your next exercise is like 7, then it's 10. But like, because you're literally just losing lane to yourself. Like, you're playing against yourself and you're losing. So that was 367. Let's see if I can get it faster.
Gotcha.
So if you can fast combo properly, then you want to do this. So if you can do fast combo 10 times in a row, then I want you to try to do this.
Yeah.
E flash auto W Q auto Q.
And you're using the little E window to double cast, I assume, in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking hard.
Yeah. And so the way you do it is, so there's 2 ways to auto attack after a flash. So one of them is you E flash auto. The other is you right click the dummy before you flash, and then you flash. And what happens is your auto attack buffers, and that's the fastest way to do it. So you actually have to right click while your dash is, like, while you're in your E dash. Oh. And that makes the auto attack buffer. So, I mean, there's not really any way to compare it, but it's basically just guaranteed to be faster. If you, before you flash, you auto attack the dummy, then after your flash, the auto attack will go through. And that's the difference between this combo being unreactable and being reactable. Well, it's okay, it's always reactable, but like, it's a lot less reactable if the auto attack is buffered. And you can literally just have a guy who's under tower, like 500 HP, and you do this to him. And he, like, his dick just falls off.
That's crazy.
Like, this guy has never seen a Riven do that in his entire life. He just died from 500 HP, and he's like perma-banning Riven the rest of his life.
Okay. Alright, I guess, yeah, it's a lot of it is just mechanics. Alright, cool.
So yeah, just try to try to get 5 times in a row, fast Q perfectly on the dummy. And then once you can do that, make it 10 times in a row. And you should be forcing yourself to do this anytime you play a game and you notice I just lost lane because I can't use my Q combo properly. And another thing is, I guess you could learn S cancels if you want.
I'm gonna wait. I think the only other thing I'll do is I can do... I could technically do EWQ.
Look at this, look at this.
But that does... Yeah, show me. Yeah, S cancels. You input the S after the W, correct? You do WSQ. Tiamat.
So this is auto Tiamat SQR. Auto Tiamat SQR. Auto WSR. Auto WSQR. And this is like really trippy.
Yeah, it looks weird because Riven kind of like bugs out. Yeah, she like bugs out during it with the S cancel. It's so funny to look at.
So you basically get your Tiamat and your ult off, and you get your QR off. I mean, you can just do this to people under tower and they'll lose their fucking minds. Like, if you saw Riven do that to you, you're probably uninstalling. Because I don't even press E. Because, like, you do this and you just E away nonchalant.
I think I played when I was playing Gwen, I played versus this Riven Smurf, and he, like, did, like, an S cancel on me, and I jokingly went, man, how OP is Riven, man? Just, like, it completely shit on.
So, laning phase, slow push first wave, fast push the second wave, practice tool exercise, stop rotating into the river unless you have a very good reason, stop engaging with EW unless you have a very good reason. If you can do those, if you can get your fast Q down, you will climb.
Yeah, it's definitely something that I'm gonna work on, because I think it is.
That's like, literally like destroying your ability to win games.
Yeah, because you're pointing out, right? I'm losing like
yeah,
what,
you
like
have a trade where you're
like
doing 2 auto attacks when you should be doing 6 auto attacks.
That's just such a huge difference, especially with the empowered autos that Riven gives. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's a big eye opener. Actually.
All right. Goodbye, Balanced. I'm going back to the Dinkus Discord.
Thank you.